sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you're with us. Out is the rookie from Greg's alma mater, that's Andres Borregales, to get us started. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, #2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
And after studying this quarterback, Mike, I really like the way he carries himself. He really takes accountability. Every time there's something that goes wrong, he puts it on his shoulder.
Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. I believe the Texans got this one back. They did, and they will keep possession.
The thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Tony.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's...
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the right side, and Kirk's got him. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So, on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback.
Young quarterback.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27, a pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
2nd down and 3.
What's that?
Off the bootleg. Here's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey, what's that?
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he'll get this to the 35. That's good.
Offensive line, the center, the 2 guards, really working together to create that hole up the middle. And then it's just the vision of the back. Like there's a fine line between hitting that full speed, but also having a little bit of patience to let that play develop.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 12 yards to go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, New England.
And the Patriots, 1st down.
Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
At the 50-yard line.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage? He does a nice job coming from his...
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's complete to Diggs. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
That's another Patriots.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here goes it. Hey, what's that?
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Toss, Henderson heading right.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd down, it's May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Gain of 10.
3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
And maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Henderson, and he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal.
To throw now, May. That's to the end zone, but an injured Patriot. Now here's 2nd and goal. Here's May. He's got his big tight end, Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when...
For the extra point. His kick is good, and the Pats will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Texans nothing. Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down.
Here we go.
Now Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up
on these early downs like they did here.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Tony. Cut.
A carry now for Marks. And it's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Maintain.
Here's Stroud. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Patriots offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Now May. The ball deflected at least a couple.
What's that?
Throwing now is May. They'll look to set up the screen here. Down the left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here goes Stroud. What's that?
From out of the gun, here's May. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he's in! Touchdown, New England.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Borregales now for the extra point. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Patriots move out on top, 14-0.
Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Kirk is the motion man. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll get this out wide. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 9. Now, Stroud. Oh, he's going to be followed up for 3rd down. Stroud to throw. outside, taken in by Kirk. New England going to take their second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
Here's Tommy Townsend now as he's on to punt for Houston. Ball security, a must in these conditions. Fair catch. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is May. This one downfield looking for Henry. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. It's 2nd down. To throw is May. Again, working deep downfield. That one knocked away. It is incomplete.
Stingley.
May gonna look to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Here's Noel. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Texans offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins.
2nd and 3.
2nd down, they need 3. Here's Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Woody Marks. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
And the Texans 1st down.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State. 3rd and 5.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
Here we go.
3rd down.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Got his man. It's Kirk. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Kind of Fairbury coming on to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. And this is blocked. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where it almost never snows. These two teams dealing with a light dusting, and that's expected to go on into the second half. Who handles it better? Let's go back out to the stadium and check in with our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Snow continuing to fall as we get set for the second half. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns.
Here goes.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Big Sheldon Rankins in there for the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
What's that? Ready, what's that?
Now Stevenson. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as the tackle is made at about the 38.
To your back and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Diggs on the reception. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. They'll go play action with May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Patriots first down.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Left side, he's got Henry. 14 and a first down.
What's that?
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
Down at the 2-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll give it to Henderson. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll run the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Great May. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
21, Texans nothing. Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Texans offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. Downs here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. On the ground, it's Marks to open the drive. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Harold Landry there on the tackle. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Stroud. This one is caught by Kirk. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw, it's Stroud. That pass sideline is
able to convert on a 3rd down. And Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 3. To throw is Stroud. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and inches.
It's second and inches at the Patriots' 12-yard line.
On play action, Stroud. That one out wide for Marks.
At the Patriots' 12-yard line.
On play action, Stroud. That one out wide for Marks. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Texans first down.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the lines. Throwing on second down, Stroud. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Back to throw, Stroud. That is caught by the tight end, Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. Still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here goes throw. Ready, what's that?
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
It's second and 8.
Throwing now is May. They'll look at his big target, Henry, over the middle. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Talk things over before third down. Working out of the gun. It's May. And that is incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the pace.
It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Texans offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. They'll start on the ground, and this is Marks. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards on the play. And the Texans first down.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7. at the 44-yard line.
Toss right side for Marks. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
It's a gain of 8. And the Texans first down.
Here we go.
An 8-yard
Tony.
First down.
Now Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
C.J. Stroud sacked. A loss of 3 yards. It's third down.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
And the Texans
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans back within 10. One not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. Past midfield.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Patriots. They get it done to the delight of this crowd. We saw a snowball or two launch in jubilation as time expired. Now these fans are going to have to battle the roadways. Safe getting home, folks, but sure it was worth it after a home victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.